Hey, why do you look so depressed?
Have you ever watched a movie called Better Days?
Nope. What makes you so frustrated in the movie?
It is a famous movie that released in 2019. The debate after the movie was released brought the subject of school violence back to the public attention. In the movie, a middle school girl dressed as a classmate who committed suicide after being bullied becomes the next target to be bullied. But in my opinion, compared to the scenes of school violence in film, truth is more cruel. A reporter combed and found that in school violence incidents that have attracted attention in recent years, most of the perpetrators were minors, and often more than one person, and most of the victims were unable to fight back.
School violence is a terrible thing, but it is also an easy thing to happen.
What makes you think so?
There was a real school violence incident in Malaysia. A 16-year-old student named Muhammad Faris was jealous of his classmates because of his outstanding grades, and was beaten to death by 14 classmates. On the day of the incident, Faris didn't go to the canteen for dinner that day. The school housemaster felt suspicious and found Faris lying on his bed, covered in blood, around 7 o'clock that night. The housemaster hurried Faris to the hospital immediately. The doctor said that Faris was dead when he was admitted. There are news reports that some students had beaten Faris 2 days before the incident. These students claim that Faris had stolen one of their water bottles. According to sources, more than 10 students tied Faris to their beds and beat him in public. Faris's outstanding grades were very popular with the teachers, but the freshman caused the jealousy of his classmates, and eventually his life was in vain. The police have classified the incident as a murder case, and arrested 14 high school students of about 17 years of age for interrogation.
Is there any way to prevent it?
There is. By developing children's life skills, improving their participation and performance in school, and increasing their prospects for employment can help protect them from violence, both in childhood and later in life. Interventions for developing life skills can help young people to avoid violence by improving their social and emotional competencies, teaching them how to deal effectively and non-violently with conflict, and helping them to find employment. Preschool enrichment programs, which aim to increase children's school preparedness. Preschool enrichment programs are designed to train children for school by supplying them with academic and social skills at an early age, thereby increasing their chances of educational and social success. Social development programs, which seek to provide children with social and emotional skills to solve problems. Social learning programs promote pro-social actions and seek to deter infant violence by promoting social skills such as anger control, spiritual development, kindness, development and preservation of stable relationships, problem solving, and dispute resolution. Incentives for youth to complete education. Providing young people with incentives to attend and complete school will improve school attendance and educational achievement, and thereby foster influences that can shield young people from abuse. And vocational training for underprivileged youth to increase their chances of finding employment and divert them from crime. Programs usually provide one or more of the following elements: classroom-based instruction, paid work experience, and on-the-job preparation.
Oh, it is hard to imagine how scared I would be if I encountered school violence.
When threats and violence come, first tell yourself not to be afraid. We must believe that evil does not suppress righteousness. After all, most of our classmates and teachers, as well as all the righteous forces in society, are our strong backing and will stand firmly on our side. Don't easily bow to evil forces. Once the heart is determined, it will exude a powerful deterrent, so that the bad guys dare not attack rashly. Secondly, if you are injured, you must promptly report to the teacher and the police. Don't let the criminals leave the impression that this kid is good for bullying. If you blindly indulge them, you will end up being victimized frequently and falling into a terrible nightmare.
Wouldn't those students who committed crimes be punished? How can they all commit such unscrupulous crimes?
Malaysian education system is governed by the Education Act 1996. In the Malaysian context, under the Penal Code, the word bullying has not been mentioned in any sections. However, this does not mean that the bullies will escape any legal implications of their actions. basically outlaws committing riot, which is punishable with imprisonment for a term which may extend to 2 years or with fine or with both. In addition, if the victim is killed or seriously injured, it will result in a crime punishable by death or imprisonment.
I really hope that everyone can take this matter seriously and work together to reduce the incidence of school violence.